Well, hello there guys and welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing? Let's see who we have in the house. What's up, Derek, Giovanni, Sohaib, Abdur, TPS Gaming, who MCOC, Goal, TPS Gaming. What's up everybody? Welcome. We have quite a bit to get through to today. And we're running out of time for finishing of Master Quest. I would like to finally, for a change, do T4B Arena. We also have some dungeons to do. I need 300 more points until I'm 10k. Yeah, Derek, I can imagine signature stones can be quite difficult to come by if you're FTP. So this one was Freezer Burn. Let's finish this lineup. What's up, Parth? Sharma, how are you doing, dude? Duke your 5-star food twice back to back. Well, it could be worse. He's not the greatest, but he's not awful either. What's up, Goku Black? How goes it for you today? Ooh, this Nihilus is gonna be annoying. And I don't have any MD on. I have Suicide on. I got my... Oh, come on. It's okay. We got our level 1 at this point. We don't care. No more any antics from this Nihilus. A bit dodgy start, but... There we go. Good day, Harry. How are you doing? When is the anniversary event and calendar coming? They gave you the dates in the message, man. I think gifting starts on like... Just read the message. It's in game, sent to everybody. Something's... First calendar is getting started 9th, I think. Gifting's like 14th or 16th, something like that. I watched your video on Human Torture, right, Hulk? Ooh. But yeah, they gave all the dates in that message. I also mentioned them in the video, so you can maybe rewatch that video if you don't want to read your own messages. How lazy can you get though? People these days. Human Torch rank 4 worthy. really depends on your roster and how many champions you have ranked. Also, there should not be any kind of thing, is it rank 4 worthy? Basically, if it's rank 5 worthy, should be the question. Second of all, it really depends whether you need a niche champion like that, because he's not the best in overall situations and basic generic use. But he's great for situational uses. What's up, Accident Things? And sometimes very lazy to read those Kabam team messages. Well then, you should. Well, the new app update's coming after 3 days. Kabam already informed through in-game message. Yep. Man, Kabam sends you a message. I make a video about when what is starting, and you still come in stream and ask later? And talk about shamelessness. How good is rank 4 Killmonger unawakened? It's alright. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan. I'm one of those people who think he really does need to be awakened. Okay, let's stop mocking about. Morning, Katie Candy. How are you doing? I pulled a decent champion after February 2019. What did you pull? Oh, you haven't pulled. I think is what you're trying to say. Mr. Fantastic duped ability. Yes. In my opinion, Mr. Fantastic dupe ability is incredibly important. Everybody's gonna morning KT now. So we have started a new Silver Surfer fund, because without a doubt we kind of have to acquire that champion. Ah man, Kabam and their antics. Derek almost 2k. You need a Warlock? Yeah, Warlock's fantastic, man. Go for 2 million ratings? Yeah, I could right now. I'm nearly at 2 million. And I can do some rank ups and I can get past the 2 million. Did I just do the grind with you? You mean T4B grind or Silver Surfer grind? I definitely will not do Silver Surfer grind. Don't be silly, woman. When's his arena? Well, Mr. Fantastic Arena is now, so not after this one, but one after next one. So in a few weeks. Have I ever heard of Flash of Clans? Yeah, I have heard it, I never played it. Hood, Magic or Ghost Rider? Dude, Magic is definitely the one you want to go for. Oh man. Yeah, Silver Surfer Arena is in a couple of weeks. That rank up question, Hood, Ghost Rider or Magic? Definitely Magic. Grinding for Silver Surfer? No thank you. Supercell made their game easier month by month and Kabam is making it tough.
When Hulk Buster gonna buffed? Any idea?
Okay, Hulkbuster buff. So I'm gonna estimate this to be $1. And Hulkbuster buff is still a long time away. Likely it's gonna be like March, April would be my estimate. Something around March, April, man. So they haven't like officially given us any timeline on it. Well, I haven't started playing the arena yet. Silver Surfer will be in the first weeks. The second part of December arenas are gonna be these year-to-year arenas. So first champion in December is going to be Silver Surfer. And then after that we're going to have these kind of specialty arenas, if you will. Might have been a mistake. Well, Neymar's a good lad though. There we go. Thank you, KT1. Love your videos. Thanks, Perth. So, have you seen Legacies and Blues? Yes, I actually... You mean the Legacies Cyber weekend opening? Man, I watched it a couple of times. Does 14 million enough for 4-star Mr. Fantastic? I do not know. I have legitimately pretty much no clue about arenas and cutoffs. I'm like the last person that you should ask. Oh, Legacy's opening? Oh, Legacy's opening is criminal. Finally going to rank 5 Hyperion, Black Widow, Clairvoyant. Dude, oh, amazing. Hyperion, such good rank up. I wish I had Black Widow, Clairvoyant, but I don't. So that kind of makes me a bit jelly. Do you also think the game AI... Yeah, of course. They constantly keep updating AI, and thank God they do. Otherwise, we would be dancing around that AI in corners. I like the fact that AI is changing, that their behavioral patterns are changing. It kind of makes it a bit more different and interesting to fight, and it's up to you to adjust. So I fully support that. I am in kind of like a mood set, like make the AI as tricky to fight up against as they possibly can, and I'll enjoy the fighting more. Because if the AI always does exactly what you expect it to do, it kind of takes a lot away from the game. If they make it more tricky, there are not as many patterns, you don't know when they're going to run in for intercepts and stuff like that, it's just more interesting to play. You have Claire? Well, screw you too, so hype. Hello, Dark Corporation. Should I rank 5? Undupe 5-star Warlock? Yes. Warlock does not need to be awakened whatsoever. Whatsoever. Yeah, the degen hardly does anything. It doesn't even trigger in like every matchup anyway, so man, like, screw it. Give me your power. Going for 6-star feature, hoping for 6-star. Good luck, man. I nearly landed on 6-star Gilly. I would have been so happy if I got her, but I didn't. No, it's a stupid question, but hypothetically, 10k units are enough to make it Cavalier with rank 4, Domino, Blade, Heimdall, Human Torch, and Venom. Yeah, for sure, man. Easy. Only problem fight you'd really have. Well, I mean that Ultron could be tricky, but you can probably still kind of like just chip him away with Domino and that Crossbones, but again you can just chip him away. So yeah, I don't think there will be any problems. No, I don't think that Claire is good for Labyrinth. I don't think that Claire is good for Labyrinth at all. Out of all the good things Claire has, outstanding damage output is not one of them. And the fact that you would have to kind of alternate in between your highest damage form and your healing form, yeah, no man, it doesn't sit too well with me. She's not a Labyrinth champion. Good. Drink vodka. Fair enough. I get it. What's up, Arman Yarma? How are you doing, man? Alright, so we need to do Doom. Stash full of tier 2 Alpha, currently waiting to pull 6-star guild in 2099. Well, that's a very fragile plan there, considering you have about 4% chance to actually complete it. So I wouldn't put all my eggs in that basket, and I would prepare for a backup choice. Oh man, I messed up. There you go. Got Mystic Awakening Gem, and I have 5-star Ghost Rider and Clairvoyant, who is better. Clairvoyant's far better champion than Ghost Rider. 700k battle chips need units, so I should get normals. Yeah, I'd probably say so. I mean, like, the thing with difference, technically there's like no huge difference in between them. The one difference that there is, though, is kind of like Cavalier or Uncollected or whatever those battle chip things are. The more expensive ones offer you basically bigger risk. If you get really lucky, you might possibly be able to get more units, but there's also a chance that you're gonna get less than average, because anything you open there is worth 5 times, so your losses are worth 5 times and your wins are 5 times bigger. But if you want like a steady, safe kind of route to get the units, go for the regular ones. What's up, Tim O'Connell, Mr. Big Blue himself? The chuckle is therapeutic. Who's chuckle? Archangel good unawakened at 345. Yeah, I wouldn't rank him past 3, but I'd probably still take him 345 because his damage is quite crazy. Can you say Freddy getting sacked in the morning? Freddy is getting sacked in the morning? Cool. I have 1 path left in with a W Abomination, Gilly, Miles, and Ultron, so planning to use Ghost, Wasp, Ant-Man, Hood, can decide. Oh, who to use as last one? I'd probably just give you... It depends who you have, man. Katie Candy's chuckle. She doesn't chuckle, she laugh out loud lols. She has a huge, distinctive ha-ha noise coming out of her, not a very princess-like chuckle. It's my dad NYC name, dude. No. Passing by saying hi and I leave a like. Thank you very much, and TV. Because you're occupied. Well, you could be occupied right here, you know. Have additional rank 5 blades, stealth, stark, void. I'd actually be interested how void does, kind of. Oh no, you're gonna be running suicides, right? No, I just called you everything but princess. Blade, stealth, stark. You know, man, possibly stark, maybe. I don't know. I really don't. I just probably use synergy for the ghost. Contract 5 blade or ghost, man. I would, but I can't. Fair enough, fair enough. Princess of the kitchen. that actually got me. That's a special nickname. Will you rank 3 your warlock? If I ever get a chance, yeah. He would be on a rank 3 list. There will be other champs. There will be no other champs besides Surfer. There will be reruns basically of previous year champions where you can acquire like all of them. So effectively there's going to be arenas for 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18 and 19 champs. 6-star Doom worth rank 2? I'm starting to think so, yeah. It's his way of saying he will stream the Surfer's arena with you? No, hell no. Nuh-uh. Would you add Havoc for Wasp synergy then instead of rank 5? How? Yeah, that would be decent if your Wasp is ranked up, because I thought Wasp would be just synergy piece, but if your Wasp is actually ranked up, then definitely Havoc for Wasp synergy. This seems like a great idea. When your champ has more attack than their win boss. There's that suicide life, man. I hope that will dispatch him. That did. I'm almost don't understand. Why would you not understand me? Who will be my next rank 5 champ? I currently do not know. I have some thinking to do still. No, I doubt they're gonna do anything new like that. They're just gonna do these either crystals or selectors from all the champions contained within 1 year. What's up, John Walker? How are you doing? Smack. It'd be fun. I'm not grinding like 100 million. Man, that prestige is gonna demand such a high arena scores, it's not even funny. Therefore, I already know that I will not be able to grind out for him. That's the reason why we have started Silver Surfer Fund. Oh man, how did that happen? Whoopsie. Got 4 champs from Iron Man family in a row. Superior Iron Man and Patriot, Iron Man Infinity War, OG Iron Man. Pretty weird, all 5 stars, Savage Man. Oh man, that kind of sucks. That family is not the best family. Scored 11 mil for 4-star Richard, should that be enough? No clue, man. Ask in the chat. Can somebody tell if 11 million should be enough for Richards? Because yeah, I have no idea about arenas whatsoever. Oh man, I'm sloppy. There you go. Silver Surfer Trust Fund? Yes, that is basically Silver Surfer Trust Fund. Will Kabam now drop a new prestige bomb every month? I hope not. I really hope not. 80 mil for 5-star Fantastic should... Yeah, 80 mil for 5-star Fantastic, you should be safe, man. Should definitely be safe. Alright, let's do a good fight against this lad. So. Step back, wonderful. Let's nullify that rod of his. And yes, I heard it too. Slap it. Done. Have a nice one. I'll drop a like. How'd it go to work? Fair enough. Good luck in work, man. Hope you have a good day. Brian predicted 13 mil. So that's where you should aim for. Have a couple more hours. Go hit that arena. One question, bro. How can a Master Quest on 10k PI Domino do a 300k special one while lucky? If you... Oh, it's quite simple. If she hasn't read Domino's ability on level 1 attack. If Domino hasn't launched a special attack for each kind of second that has expired in the fight since she has launched a special attack, and then she drops a level 1, it has like an attack bonus that can add something massive. Flaming rod. Okay, so we finished this one. Not gonna go for the small ones. What's up, Samir? We have some master mode to do as well. So, since I do have suicides though, I'm just gonna take in decent, good champs, I suppose. That work great with suicides. Oh, we have guillotine 1999. Oh, this might be interesting. We're gonna do a quest line or two here. With Gilly. Good old Gilly. I think Archangel should be able to chip down that Reed Richards quite a bit. What else is gonna be good with suicides? I made a comment in your Prestige Surfer video. Thanks, Bushido. What was the comment about? Did you kind of like... Did you say some nasty things about me? Is it worth the rank 2 6-star Human Torch? Well, I did it. It really depends on your roster, man. I get so many Human Torch questions that I should make a separate video about it, I guess. That I can refer people to. It's only worth if you need that niche utility. If you have all the grounds more or less covered and you think that he would give you something that you currently do not possess, then yes, of course it is. If you just want it for the sake of wanting it, or if you don't have a big roster, no, it's not worth it. Sorry, let's go. Gonna go up against Name Online. Do you agree? Is it where people can? Oh, you mean about releasing new prestige bombs? Kind of, maybe to a degree. I honestly think, like, cause they increased AQ rewards so drastically in between first and second. And now there is a lot higher prestige to remain first. Sorry, a lot higher pressure on you to kind of remain first. So, man, it's just messed up. It really doesn't feel well. What's the best way to put it? I kind of feel that I have quite a lot on my shoulders right now, and I have quite a lot of expectation to maintain that prestige and kind of keep acquiring these new prestige champions. It just doesn't feel good at all. Every new champion, rather than looking at a new champion that's going to be coming out, I kind of like, first things first, I look at their prestige and kind of see immediately, despite of how good or bad the champion is going to be, I already know whether I will need to get him or not. Now, you know what I mean? It just takes away a lot of excitement for these new champions, I suppose. Because it is quite messed up. You butchered my hopes, don't have Human Torch, but you're mostly right, so... Damn it. Sorry, Path. Yeah, and Medusa doesn't need dupe to shut down robots, that is factually accurate from KT there. Is 5-star Sparky a good option as a first rank 5? No. Not in my opinion. Many people would disagree with me, but I'll definitely say no. Will there be any units-based deals around Christmas? Hope so. Which is better, Sunspot or Human Torch? Which is better, Supermodel A or Supermodel B? Depends who you like more. Depends what looks you are into. It's kind of the same thing. Both are good champions. Both have their strengths and weaknesses. And Sunspot is more of a generic lane clearer. Human Torch is a niche utility champ, but there are a lot of differences in between the two. For general play, for like a random quest with no specific nodes, Sunspot will be better. For some very specific tasks, Human Torch will. 7 euros making a card. Fair enough. The new champs after Surf will be back normal prestige? Yeah, I think so too. I have a feeling that that will be the case. Because I have a feeling they just wanted to finish this year strong. Yes, another stream, yep. How it hanging? It's hanging very well. I didn't activate any pre-fight abilities, but it doesn't matter much. So probably will have this fight over by the time they would matter. I mean, I hope I will. So we can drop a level 2 here. So we are starting to hit harder, which is good. Not gonna go for next level 2. Now that we are at level 3, just need to get him to 5%. Come on, let's push it. 5%. Bingo. Last hit. Did it. Where is Wasp for Ghost? What do you mean, where is Wasp for Ghost? Guys, do you know Lost Wild? Nope. Sunspot is a snazzy dresser? Yes, Sunspot is a snazzy dresser indeed. But good night all, well good night to you too. I mean, I'm a casual player. Being forced to house Sig 200, Dr. Doom and Silver Circle is not a great way of being able to catch up with Prestige. Yeah, I agree, Dave, and you can't call me a casual player at this point, probably. But man, I don't like these new Prestige bombs. Especially when they're coming kind of like back to back, man. Whoops, don't want to heal. Want to activate pre-fight. Yeah, you need that. Back to back Prestige, like champion, like best Prestige champs in game, man. It's hard to deal with that. Oh man, you jerk, just had to shoot off that. There are usually all sorts of Christmas crystals and all sorts of stuff. There's gonna be a lot to spend your money on around in December, trust me on that. There are gonna be memory lane crystals with all the champions from 2019. There are going to be greater gifting crystals. There's gonna be lots of things that you can purchase. A ghost on your team. A guy, where is Wasp to make it unblockable? You don't need Wasp. You just need a bit of ingenuity. Wasp is just like a training wheels, if you will. You can play Ghost perfectly fine without them. Coming out retirement, what's best? Move clear variants or focus on an IQ alliance? Kind of both. You want to get in alliance that does as high IQ as possible whilst clearing the variants. What do you think about issue trust? What? Lurker mode activated. Time to adult. Smash that like buttons. Oh, how dare you, adult? I thought we have been over this. You're not an adult and you shouldn't behave like 1 KT. Okay, so this is why we don't use Wasp synergy. Because we can do it without. See, level 1's level 2 landed. I mean, obviously, ideally this would have finished it off, but it didn't, so. Anyways, you can still land your special attacks with all the crits in without Wasp synergy. About Lost Wild, I don't know what Lost Wild is, man. Okay, so love those big hello numbers. Yeah, they're fun. Okay, so let's just ghost it. What's up? What now, reptiles? Oh man, I forgot about that. And this was a mess up though. Happens. Happens to everyone. Oh man, I'm playing so bad this time. Had nothing to do with lack of Wasp synergy though. Just messing up. Man, I actually kind of hate fighting Captain Marvel. Her moves make me a bit nervous sometimes. Can I make video suggestion? I was looking yesterday, all our old video on which champs are most useful. One sec. Give me the armor break. Let's heal up a bit. To add 6 stones too? Yeah, I suppose that's not a bad video idea. It's not a difficult subject overall. I mean, I suppose it can be. Basically, if you are free-to-play player, or you don't have too many 6 stones, you only ever want to use 6 stones for prestige reasons, in my opinion, to be able to get hierarchy alliances. If you do not care about prestige whatsoever, then obviously you need to look at how reliant these champions are on signature ability. But yeah, I suppose that can be a video. Which 4-star champ should I awaken and rank 5? Thekiryu or Omega Nick, man? Nick. So we need this one, cool. Maybe more beginner guides? Well, the thing is with beginner guides, you might laugh at this, but they're not easy for me to make, because it was a really long time since I was at a beginner type of situation and the game was completely different to me. The best videos I can do is I can kind of logically deduce what I would do, but that doesn't have any factual accuracy behind it. You know what I mean? Whew. Summer, don't rush rank 2 video, thanks. Here are 10 rank 5 stars. Blade Aegon, Nick Fury, Starkey, Hype Chorus, Omega Red, Quake, Thing, and Captain America Infinity War, and Run Suicides. Would you? No, hell no. Hell no to that rank 2 Old Man Logan. That's exactly why I made that video, for questions like that. If you say you saw my Don't Rush rank 2 video, go and watch it again, because you clearly didn't get the point. Smack, that's a smack, Lawrence. There should be a movie story mode that acts really maybe. That would be interesting. I mean, like, there are a lot of things they can do to make it interesting, I suppose. Will Chorus work for Spry Path in Variant 3? Yeah, but take in consideration that your damages halved. Can work. Any True Strike champ can. But it's not gonna be a cakewalk because you're half damage. Oh man. Whew. I think I made a video about top 10 4-stars to rank up in 2019, I think. Should I rank 4 my 5-star Hyperion? It would be my 6th rank 4. Yes, Hyperion is fantastic rank up option, even as like a 1st rank 4 man. Hyperion is legit insane good. But I don't like playing with him, but my alliance says it should. Man, once you learn how to play with him, it becomes a lot better, trust me. It's a really enjoyable character to play as well. Deadpool gets a buff. What would be interesting buff for him? Something to do with that teleporting device he has, or that pouch where he technically like has unlimited tools. That would be funny. Thanks, KD1. I was thinking of rank 5, my 5-star Old Man Logan, but I was like, nah, don't do that, dude. What do you think will be in the free reward? No idea. Can be anything. Six-star Doom or 6-star Gilly? If both are unduped, I'd do Gilly. Probably. I mean, Doom is awesome too, but we are ticking down quite quickly, so I need to get some more neuros on. We have some more neuros on, but we can't get any more bleeds on. That sucks. This is gonna basically destroy this fight. I might still make it in time. Ha! Okay, now I can watch stream. Fair enough, TV. Welcome back. Okay, thanks, I'll give it a go and try to learn him. Yeah, do that, man. But yeah, free reward can literally be anything. Rank down ticket would be cool. Rank up gem crystal would be insane though. If you think about it, if they give Cavalier players like some rank up crystals, that'd be insane. Who's going to be better, Proxima after completing all missions or Aegon after 999 hits combo? Well, it depends. It really depends on the way that Enrage Timer is gonna work. Because generally I'd say Aegon, just because of that unblockable that's insanely useful and stuff like that. But why I'm saying it depends is because if their Enrage Timer works on a number of hits you have like blocked or distributed, then obviously Proxima is going to be better because she could potentially finish the fight with less hits. And I have a feeling that even like a rank 5-star Aegon at 999 combo won't be able to solo Abyss opponent just because of those Enrage requirements kind of. So there's that, right? So it really depends how they're going to make the Enrage Timers work. From what I read about Abyss descriptions though, a lot of fights seem kind of very specific. And I don't think Aegon is going to shine that much in them. And also if there's no damage cap, obviously. There was a movie story mode, who would you want to be main villain? Thanos, probably. Thanos is a cool villain. Thanos or Kang. Need rank up gem 2015 tech, OG Vision, Unawakened, Ultron or Hulkbuster. I'd probably wait on that one and don't rank anything right now. Wait till you see what Hulkbuster rework is, maybe you can awaken the vision. That rank up gem isn't like burning a hole in your pocket, man. Just wait a bit. How are you doing? What's up, Kano? Waiting patiently, Trunkfire Omega, need tier 4 mutant. I'm sure you can get them soon. There was a movie story mode. I answered that one already, so I would like that to be either Kang or Thanos, because I like their story arcs and I like them as villains. But lol, do you think Heimdall Regen synergy is better than Nick Fury? For Suicide players, I think the Nick Fury synergy is the best. If you don't play Suicides, then I think Heimdall's better. The Beast coming out in December? No. It's not yet announced when it's coming out. It'd be cool if they gave us 2 armed Aegon and play through his origin story. Maybe. That would be quite cool, yeah. Kang would be quite cool, yes. Kabama is the main villain, that also would be fitting. Yeah, maybe Sunspot will work really well, that is also a legitimate theory. If OG Vision was awakened and High Sig, I would for sure. Then I would say he's probably the best target for the gem overall. But not awakened, man. But yeah, if there's no damage cap. Man, this Stealth Suit Spider-Man is so tricky to quake. So yeah, Silver Surfer, man, I'm generally worried about that guy. Like, I have been lucky so far, right, to be able to get Doom and Mr. Fantastic cheaply. But man, I'm afraid. Because I generally can't afford to spend too much. So man, it'll be fun. It's definitely stressful, I'll tell you that much. I hate when Kabam does this. Hey, what's up, John Wick? How are you doing, man? Yeah, I still can't. Yeah, I know. 5-star rank 2 to 3 gem in 6.3, man. That's so Kabam, and that's so cheap, and that's so nasty. You kind of want to tell them to shove it up their bottoms. Like, you know? If you're playing through 6.3, I mean, let's face it, any rank up gem is useful at any given point because you keep acquiring new champions and just having like some extra catalysts. Like, it's cool and all. Like, I mean, think about it. T4Bs, for instance, it's not like they are. Why did my Furies not refresh? Oh wait, because it was heavy attack. But yeah, I mean, like, talk about a reward out of place. It's kind of like, imagine they gave a 4-star awakening gem there. Like a 4-star generic awakening gem in 6.3. You can't use 4 stars in Act 6. And you surely can't use 5-star champions that are rank 2 in Act 6. Been working on my quaking, but I use fingers, not thumbs. That's fair enough. Many people do. I use my right index finger and left thumb, so it's perfectly fine, Achilles. What's the best way to master correct playstyle? Practice. Practice and practice, man. How do you guys think Namor will go in arena as a 4-star basic? No clue, John. Ask the chat. Yeah, well, you did, I suppose. But yeah, can somebody answer John about the Namor? That would be appreciated. Like Acid Rush Mysterio? Yeah, that's a bit crazy. Know how to get him in arena? Hell no. How Silver Surfer's abilities? No. We don't know Silver Surfer's abilities yet. Yes, I do think that Doom is a good champion for sure. Tribute Gaming just started exploring 6.2, man. Good luck there. A lot of the stuff there is not too bad, especially the non-gated parts and stuff. But then again, some of the stuff there is designed to make you want to throw your cell phone against the wall. And make no mistake, you will want to throw your cell phone against the wall plenty of times in 6.2. Practice very well. My personal suggestion is Road to the Labyrinth, that fully immune Rhino. I have made a video about how to quake, and there I talk about things like that. How my fingers work, what I think and how quick I move and what I do, and where I got practice. And yeah. Basically we just messed our combo up, which is bad. But that fully immune Rhino in Road to the Labyrinth is a perfect practice ground for like a rank 3 Quake or a 4-star Quake. So here's the thing. This should work, right? Halfway through 63 and 64, that's awesome, man. What? No, don't tell me she survived. I thought this would kill her, but oh man, this was a waste of time basically. Yes, I do believe that prestige is important even in mid-tier players, because eventually any player that plays this game relatively actively is going to reach a point where you're going to want to switch up alliances up that are a bit more competitive. And one of the first things everybody is going to ask you if you want to get in semi-competitive alliance is going to be, what's your prestige? And if you have neglected your prestige altogether, you're going to find yourself at a wall where you are unable to earn rewards, progress, and be in an alliance that you think you deserve to be in. And even though everything else is going to be good, you will have completed all of the content and you will have the roster depth to be in a big alliance and your account is going to be big. But if you're not going to have any prestige, they're just going to turn you away because they can't afford a dead weight. Even if you're not going for top 50 prestige alliances are very... What's the best way to put this? Alliances are very... I wouldn't say proud, but careful and conscious of their AQ rankings and therefore their overall worth of as an alliance. And they typically do not like to accept dead weight. So maybe if you're a mid-tier player, it's not worth constantly stressing about the prestige, but it is definitely something you need to keep in back of your mind. It's definitely something you need to dedicate your signature stones to, especially if you do not spend that much and you don't have ability to max out many 5-star champions. Then the ones that you do max out should 100%, in my opinion, be prioritized by prestige over their ability. Or ideally a mix of both. Let's face it, there are champions like Namor who are fantastic champions, absolutely need max signature ability to function properly, and are also high prestige champions. It just basically means that you would want to rank up and sig up Namor over Omega Red, for instance, because Omega Red's prestige is garbage. Even though Omega Red is better champion, in my opinion. Is 5-star Sentinel worth taking to rank 5? 5-star Sentinel, in my opinion, is always worth maxing out. He's a fantastic champion, dude. He has done so much for me. Like, low-key. He's never the guy that goes into the spotlight, but he always is there and does stuff. I have 100 Cosmic 6 stones. Who do you think they're best used on? I do have a 6-star Captain Marvel movie and rank 5 dupe core, so I was thinking, waiting for Silver Surfer. Then do that. Wait for Silver Surfer, man. Definitely going to look stupid for asking this, but what is the difference between the prestige and PI? It's quite simple. PI basically is prestige plus boosts, synergies, and masteries. Prestige is what you get when you look at your champions, when you take away all of your mastery points, when no boosts are active, when they are in no fighting scenario with class advantage or disadvantage, when there are no active synergies. PI is basically the end result. PI basically would kind of, let's say, be your net wage or net income, I think. And then prestige is like the gross that you make, that you get when everything else is deducted. Or either way, basically prestige is the bare bones, the actual champion rating, when nothing else inflates them. Even top 500 alliance, look for prestige C. That's the point. When you prestige 9.5k and could get to 10k soon, I'll get to it, man. Really happy about the TFI generic catalyst. Yeah, that's cool, man. They increased it so much. They definitely did a good job there. Even I'm buying T4B shards now. Sting worth using generic 6 stones on? If you want max him, anybody is. Rank. If you have, like, as a rule of thumb, if you have a ghost, rank up that ghost. Don't think about dupes and dupes, whatever. If you get a ghost, rank it. Unduped, still rank 5, man. Even unduped ghost will perform better than 99% of the champions in this game with max sig ability. So even if your ghost is unduped, learn to play her and rank her up. She's a fantastic champion. Same goes for Quake. Oh my, I've got quite alright moment. Shall rank 5, 5-star Warlock or 5-star Stacking? Warlock 100% fun time. Don't even come close to the quality of both players. Warlock is just such a machine. How much am I supposed to waste on Cavalier to get 6-star feature? I don't know, man. I don't know. Now can calculate what do you have, like 1.8% chance? Or Tier 2 Alpha? Yeah, me too. Honestly, my biggest kind of roadblock and the things that I'm struggling more and more is Tier 1 Alphas and Tier 4 Bs, man. Dupe your 6-star Human Torch. Man, that's awesome. It's a great dupe. Congratulations. Come on, let's go, Guillotine. Man, that SIG ability is still broken in it. There we go. 35 hits, not bad. Warlock and Dupe, Ghost Dupe. Ghost is the best champion. Do Ghost, man. Do Ghost first. The answer, unless the question involves Quake, the answer is always Ghost. If the question involves Quake and Ghost, the answer is always Quake. Are you gonna do dungeons? Yeah, I can do dungeon run after this path, I suppose. Anybody wants to do a dungeon run with me? Come on, RNGesus. How good is Robo-Gilly lifesteal? What's the best way to describe it? It's good enough to mitigate recall. It's not like a heal you get on, let's say, Black Widow Clairvoyant. It's alright. What do you mean answer is not always Quake? Answer is like, statistically, there is a very big chance for answer to always be Quake. Room 5, not Dungeon 6. I'm kind of looking for room 7 though, because I'm looking for all the points. This isn't like a full-on big dungeon stream. Normally I would do like any room, but currently I'm looking for room 7. Did you see Ghost Dog disappeared from streaming today? I think he's nervous about being 151. Ghost Dog? Who is Ghost Dog? I'm 40% into exploration of 6.3. Should I spend all my units on that or wait for variant 4 and the new content? I'd probably go for it. Because all the new content is still a permanent content. And yeah, I'd probably go for it still. No, actually, if you are finding your... I would do all the stuff that you feel that you can do relatively easy and leave the hardest bits. And then I'd finish variant and then possibly with some new rank ups and options come back in. Locate in a nutshell, Quake, Ghost, more any other chance. Kind of. And who in Awakened, Aegon or Awakened if you read, it's purely personal preference. Both of them are fantastic champions, man. Can't go wrong either way. Rank 2 Mysteria Dupe or rank 5 Warlock and Dupe? Nope, man. Alessandra, rank up that Warlock, man. I have a feeling Mysteria is stronger. Shove it. Shove that feeling down and rank up Warlock. So unlucky with dupes. Well, sometimes you don't need dupes to do well. Oh man, again messed up. I mean, True Strike versus Quake. How often you see True Strike though? Statistically, out of 1,000 fights you take part in, how often you see True Strike? Everybody always like, True Strike this, True Strike that. Whatever, man. Can you do something? Thing lol gameplay? I can't really do thing lol gameplay because my thing is ranked 1. It's not 1, 2. Basically, I can't get the big enrage timer unless I rank up thing. A new tweet from Otrix, Silver Surfer's abilities. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. I haven't even seen that tweet. I don't have any more information for Shaman. I'm sure Seaton is gonna make a video soon. How trigger Katie bring True Strike into a chat about Quake? Kinda. Nah, I wouldn't say I'm triggered. Slightly irritated, I'd say. Thing sucks for lol anyways? Probably. That probably is the reason why I don't see much footage of that happening. Like, you know what I mean? If Thing would be good for Labyrinth, you would have seen a lot of videos with Thing in Labyrinth. How trigger KT? Yeah, dude, I can't watch KT play Quake. It's just so nerve-wracking because occasionally she can actually use Quake and get through a fight, and then all of a sudden she just eats like 17 hits straight in the face, and I don't know, man. It's just one of those. It kind of seems like a coin toss, more or less, with Katie Candy and Quaking. There's a link to the tweet, check it out. I'm sure I'll find it. Yeah, I saw Frojo pull Aegon back to back. It was also kind of funny that he didn't even know that whether Aegon does or doesn't need to be duped. But hey man, good on him. Another way to trigger KT? How? Oh. That's not how you trigger KT, that's how you get yourself timed out. It's in fact all 100% in the law. Yeah, I know, KT. I haven't noticed. Okay, then we are about to... Okay-zan. Let's finish off this crumble, yeah? Have rank 5 thing, even at max fury passes he can't do enough damage and low. That's interesting. Back to back 6 standing furies, but yeah, I think so too. I since I have, like, the thing is, I am still slightly hesitant to rank 2 that Nick Fury because I have maxed out 5-star. Otherwise I would have done it immediately. But just say, for the sake of an argument, I would probably want Nick Fury over Aegon. As 6 stars definitely, especially because Nick Fury hardly needs his Sig ability high and Aegon does need it massively. So that's like a massive plus for the Nick Fury as 6 stars. Because I have absolutely no need for more signature levels in my Nick Fury. Aegon, you will kind of want to sig him up for a really, really long time. What's up, Shocky? How are you doing, man? Come on, don't be a jerk. Such a far quad. There you go. Who do you think will be your first 6-star rank 3? It really depends on which class catalyst I'm gonna go for first. It's not like we have any control over that. Currently I have most mutant, but everything can change. So, I have no idea, man, at the moment. Ideally, I'd probably want from my current ones Warlock or Nick Fury maybe. Is Warlock better than Omega Red? Overall, I'd probably say no. Omega Red can still do so much, man. Warlock can do a lot, but Omega Red is a bit insane. I don't think he punches just as quite high yet. And yeah, obviously, like, okay, if you don't take suicides into consideration, then yeah, probably. With suicides, no, Omega Red runs away. That's actually a clever point by Katie for a change. So, thank you. I mean, Katie as often, sometimes, almost occasionally gave a good advice. I'm just kidding. Katie's actually really clever. Kind of. She's also apparently very bad at doing adult stuff, because she said that she got to go into lurker mode to adult, and she clearly hasn't, so. 1% nearly missed it, man. Nearly missed it. Would you be your ideal rank 3 Sunspot because he's the highest prestige, man? I'm just gonna say it like that. Like, rank 3s for top alliances are gonna be like 99% first and foremost populated by prestige. Since Sunspot is a champion I don't currently own, and he has the highest prestige from 6 stars as far as we're aware of, that would be my ideal rank 3. I adulted a little, waiting for my lunch to heat up. Fair enough. Heat up? That doesn't sound very... That sounds like a microwave kind of thing happening there. Or at best, pizza in the oven. Speaking of pizza in the oven, I'm getting hungry. I need to get mine warmed up. I actually bought some nice pizzas today. Compliments wrapped in insults. Yeah, well, that's as good as you're gonna get it, Katie. 6 star, yeah, 6 star Sunspot has like the highest prestige out of all the 6 stars. It's higher than Namor, higher than Torag and stuff like that. Spot numero uno. Just so you freaking know. It's leftovers. Fair enough, fair enough. I suppose. That phone call actually happened? What phone call? Let's wait for 6 star Silver Surfer. Well, yeah, I'm saying for now. Might be that Silver Surfer will obviously take the crown. I recently pulled the Sabertooth and went to rewatch your review of him. That phone call to Mike was iconic. Oh, that phone call. Thanks, man. It's sometimes good to get a little dig in a video. You've been playing since release? Yeah, pretty much. Sloppy seconds always best. Why so much difference between 5-star and 6-star prestige and 5 stars in top 10, I think? I don't think I'm competent enough to answer this question properly, but it's to do with the changes in base stat abilities and the importance they carry, I suppose. But let's face it, all of those prestige numbers are just magical imaginary numbers that Kabam overlords decide for us, and I don't think there is like a legitimate kind of reason for them to be in any particular way. I did remember that back in the day, prestige was actually tied into... Man, I'm messing. Back in the day, prestige was actually tied in with champion either crit rate or base attack and things like that, and basically base stats, but I think those days are how long been gone since Kabam started to artificially manufacturing prestige to drive the sales of new champions. And that is like a legit thing that happened. Because yeah, initially all of the prestige was kind of explained and there was an actual stats behind them, and they were based on the champions like health and attack and crit rate and things like that. And then all of a sudden one day they weren't, because the prestige was just being made up as they go along to figure out how many crystals they need help selling, I suppose. And at this point I don't think prestige tied into anything, at least I haven't heard it is. 6-star Proxima is my second 6-star champion. That's awesome, dude. 6-star Proxima is good pull. But even now, like, you can see the prestige discrepancy is just absolutely insane, to the borderline where you can't really explain why. Like, for instance, why Ghost has only 9k prestige, right? Or 9k something. And then we have Silver Surfer coming out at nearly 11k prestige, or 10k something. So, man, the prestige is, I don't think it's reflective of anything of relevance in the game. Just, yeah, something they do to drive the sales, I suppose. Oh, look who doesn't have any debuffs on themselves. Haha. Haha. Dominant the She-Hulk. Oh, you stingy, beardy a-hole. That's it, he pissed me off. There we go. Man, She-Hulk can still be the GOAT. Unfortunately, my fury is expired. I miscalculated. Still no awaits for you, my bro. There we go. Sorry. Fiona back at it again, bullying. This time against, yeah. Fiona is crazy good, man. Hail KGB, thanks, man. Your prestige only 3.6k. Oh, that's a clinical lack of prestige. The person in command who invented prestige should be the employee of the century. Yes, man. What's good? What's up, devil boy? How you doing, man? Trillium. Kalirim. Oh man, that name sucks. Just change it. Should I rank for Sabertooth or Killmonger first? Both unduped. I'd go with Killmonger first, Mark, probably then. That's kind of him letting me regen. Yeah, that was nice. AGD, you think I should rank 5 Black Widow Clairvoyant, rank 2 M Frost, both unduped? Really depends what you need, but arguably I'd go with rank 5 Black Widow Clairvoyant first, man. Up bro question, does Mr. Fantastic need dupe? Yes. Oh, as a defender? No. Kind of, no. He's gonna be a good defender without the dupe, but with dupe he gets additional ability against unblockable attacks that can screw over Ghost and Corvus users and stuff like that, so it's one of those iffy situations. So bro, yeah. No worries, man. Alright guys, I'll be back in like 2 ticks. I just need to go for a tinkle. And meanwhile, if anybody who wants to do dungeons with me can let me know that. I want to do a full run of Dungeon 7 with somebody, anybody, whoever, and we can hang together for a bit more. So I'll be back in like 3 minutes, and then we can do a dungeon run. Well guys, we are back. Are you still here? So let's check out in a straight line. Let us all stand up for our dungeons chances. Okay, so dungeons. I think I did dungeons with Sendar already. Michael Stover. Deadly Stover. Michael Stover, I don't think I have done dungeons with you, so Michael Stover is gonna be where are we going? Deadly Stover, I believe that's what it was. There we go. Wonderful. View profile. What's up, Joshua Dooley? How are you going? How are you doing? Polski Legion, man. Let me guess, I can figure out where you guys are based. Oh wait, where was the Deadly Stover? Dr. Doodoo. It's good to know that that is a legit name. Quest and Duel. Why can't I? Okay, let's go to dungeons. I haven't dungeons with you either. Oh, that's a good point. I might have to do that one time, little boy. But today is not that day. What's up, Banu? It's okay. Cyber Weekend opening and got 5-star Sunspot, 5-star Invisible Woman, 5-star Chorus, and 6-star Meter Soldier. All were first-time pulls. Man, that's a sick opening, dude. What do you mean? What's my thoughts on it? It's crazy good. I think you know it's crazy good. You should be able to recognize a good opening. Did that opening put a smile on your face? Oh, Sendar, you can have dungeons with me. And I'll make sure to dungeons with you at some time in near future as well. But alrighty then. So you're doing skills. I have a suspicion. Man. I have suicides on though. And if I need to deal with Cosmics, then I need my Mystic Champs. But if I'm running full suicides and I don't have Mystic Dispersion, so let's go, why not? More than smile, I started doing donuts. You see, then it was a good opening. Then that question was incorrect. You didn't ask what you mean to ask, or you didn't ask what you should have asked. You know it was a good opening. You should need... It's an opening that requires asking for congratulations. It's a brag kind of question, you know? It's not what are your thoughts on opening. It's like, dude, I just got lucky. We don't need KT1 anyways. That's very nice of you to say. The way you drink makes me thirsty. Good. That's why Red Bull is sponsoring me. Oh, Rich Fury, Aspect of Nightmares. Cool, let's do that. What do you say is the best way to improve skill level? Play more. Whenever you die, try and figure out why did you die. Don't blame the game, blame yourself. That's a very critical point. Whenever you do mess up, figure out what happened wrong, what can you do not to mess up in the same situation again. And yeah, when you do end up dying and getting KO'd, whatever you do, do not blame AI or bugs or whatever. Blame yourself. Yeah, we're gonna use Aegon to whoop some people. Ah, you're just messing with it. You had no intention of even attempting to do a dungeon run, you just wanted to get a dig at me. Oh boy. You're a bit of an ass, you know that? This should be funny. Right? This should be quite funny actually. Because I can reflect that. Oh man, this is gonna be critical now. I mean, whew, we're still kind of healed up proper. That was a good showcase of Neymar's clutch, I suppose. Personal responsibility is a dying concept. I know, right? I know, and it so annoys me. Everything else is always at fault except yourself. It's life weighing you down, it's somebody mistreating you, it's somebody not giving you the opportunity, or it's always something else, it's never you, right? Oh man, I just want to slap those kids so much. When I hear any kind of talk like that, even in this game, when I hear some specific YouTubers constantly complain, it didn't give me a parry or some crap like that. Like, oh man, I definitely dexed this, how come I didn't? No, you fucking didn't dex it. Like, yes, the game can have a glitch and the game can make an error, but it's still flipping 1,000 times less likely to happen than you making an error as a human being. So yeah, no, the game didn't take that away from you. You failed to evade, that kind of thing, right? Man, oh man, it literally drives me nuts. Sorry about that, guys. You're the most skilled player I've seen, especially out of the YouTube scene. Thank you. Thank you, Fear. Nah, man, never blame yourself. Always blame the game. You have plenty of peeps ready to do them with you. If you hadn't, I would. Yeah, I'm sure there are plenty of peeps who would. Coin flip and special lock 1. Or chaos and buffet. Let's have some fun with chaos and buffet, I suppose. Привет, ладим. But yeah, I just find it silly when I see people say like, oh, this AI is like, or like, oh no, it was a glitch and the game didn't give it to me. It's like, the game gives you nothing. You're supposed to take stuff and do stuff. And yeah, all this kind of like, what's the best way to call it? Victim politics, I suppose. When everybody likes to be the victim of somebody else's wrongdoing, but nobody ever admits to making a mistake, is just what inevitably is going to destroy the world, in my opinion. Because at some point you need to be able to stand up, lift your arm up, and just like, yeah, that was my fault. Nobody does that anymore. Messed up during an easy fight time, you come on. Boo-fi. Leave me alone, man. Making fun of my accent is not a cool thing, so I know where it is. So you are officially labeled as an a-hole now. Here's for... Oh, Sendar's coming in with a tenner, man. Thank you so much. Definitely greatly appreciated. And I hope I get him as well. Now, the thing is, I kind of have to get him, so... That's exactly what kind of unfortunate situations we are being put in right now. But yeah, I'll do my best to get him, and any help at all is obviously greatly appreciated. So huge shout out to you, man. Okay, let's get there. Yeah, it's pretty much, it's actually it depends how you count, because if you count 10 bucks as a part of an Odin, then it's 310 units, so. But that being said, top donation. Sender at the top now with a $10 donation. Dude, thank you so much, man. Definitely appreciate it. And yeah, let's get it in the Silver Surfer font. 11 bucks now. I got a 4-star Quake on my second account and she's so amazing. We definitely rank 5 her. So better go and get her, man. So I got playing Mighty Charge with Aggression Fury. Yeah, it's quite an annoying combination. The trick to that is just be aggressive, Banu. If you get opponents cornered to the point where they don't have a space where to run in, it becomes a lot easier. So you just need to stop being afraid of it and be as aggressive as you can. Speaking like a true KGB comrade trained at a bunker. Maybe. I'm not allowed to disclose the information of that. Saying. Yeah, exactly, Sender. You're exactly right. I just noticed you typed out the same message that I said. He's just seen the Brigada. I have seen the Brigada too, yes. Bring Electro and handle for aggression nodes? Yeah, that works like a treat too. Bane and Sadist, Dash Vulnerability, and Buffet. Oh yeah, Quake is fantastic. Quake's always fantastic, pretty much. You don't know, too easy peasy lemon squeezy. I love how KT say, okay, good to know. I'm not saying it. At this point, you just guys are making fun of me, and I'm starting to feel uncomfortable. It's like my childhood complexes are resurfacing all over again, man. Damn you. A-holes. Can't even speak. Да пошел вы все нахуй. Not making fun, seriously. It's all good, man. I'm not that bothered. Just messing about. Bane Sadist. Oh, wait. He's not only there. Can I play dungeon next? I don't know if I'll do another dungeon, because I have quite a lot to do, and I think I need to do some T4B grind. Yeah, we're probably gonna try and stay productive and do some T4B. Your accent's quite good, thank you. It ought to be. It's been a while since I moved to UK. The highest title? I don't know. I haven't had any kind of particularly difficult to acquire title. Legends title has lost all of its meaning whatsoever. Don't try to trick the mind of KT1 Doom. I don't hear an accent, I hear mindless MCOC grinding. Hey, it does require some mind activity. I need some healing, my done. Alright, you can take the boss, it's okay. But yeah, again, huge thank you to Sender, mate. Definitely appreciate that. Please say no. Why would I say that? By the looks of it, I think you're still uncollected anyway, so. Or I could say simply the progression level above uncollected. You see, you guys are giving me complexes, so I'm gonna do what I can to avoid those specific words. So instead of the B node, I'm just gonna say the reverse masochism kind of stuff. And yeah, What's up, KT? From the cyber deals, I woke in my 5-star Gulk and got 5-star Wasp and Iceman, and then I ranked up Iceman to rank 3, and I'm almost ready for my current. Yep, you pretty much sound like it. If you get Ice to rank 4, for 100% you're ready. Ice at rank 3 can still do it. I have done it, but it's not going to be pretty, and it's going to take you quite a bit of revives. Ooh. I think KT has the old BMW and black leather jacket and a gun somewhere. Maybe I do. If you do more dungeons in the next hour, I might do. No, I think I actually will jump in the T4B arena. Should I rank up Venom or Star-Lord? I do Venom. I definitely do Venom, man. Star-Lord is so outdated. It's not even funny. Node 1? Ooh, what a change. Name or how good region compared to Voodoo? It kind of depends, I suppose. If you compare the regions, then in longer fights, definitely he can heal much more than Voodoo can, because Voodoo is only at the beginning of the fight. For short fights, no, Voodoo's is better. So, yeah, it really depends on the length of the fight and the type of the fight, but overall, if you're doing like some harder, longer fights, then yeah. Rank 4 worthy dupe Luke Cage or dupe Dr. Voodoo? I'd personally probably go with Voodoo. A, because he doesn't need a high sig, his sig scales really badly, so you never have to worry about the sig stones there. And B, because he's one of the champions that offers quite a bit of cheese tactics and sustainability. There was a time in the game when he was one of the dominant questing champions. My Act 6 lineup looks like this so far. 6-star Omega, 5-star Sabertooth, 5-star Void, 5-star She-Hulk, and 5-star Gulk Iceman. Dude, you got it all covered, man. If you have 6-star Omega, then that Omega can take care of the Crossbones by itself, so go with it, man. What do you think of Silver Surfer and Doc Ock having such high prestige, Doctor Doom having such high prestige as compared to other champions? I hate it. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. I think Kabam is basically printing their own money just with those numbers. Right? You get what I mean? They were already like big fan favorites and they would have sold. The fact that there's that prestige just let them make so much more money off the back of these fantastic characters. So, like, essentially at this point, everybody wants those champions. If you're a casual MCOC player and he's like your favorite from comics and whatever not, you want the guy. And if you're a high-end player who couldn't even care more about comics or if they existed, you still want the guy. So literally everybody's gonna be after those champions. I just got hit by Vulture's heavy attack and it did 14k damage. Blame lags. For sure. Lags. Blame game. Of course. I think we should wait and see how good Silver Surfer is before judging. Regardless of whether he could be next Hulkbuster, he would be Iron Patriot. I'd still have to get him. And so would pretty much most of the top 10 players. Top 10 Alliance players. Because of the prestige. Am I teasing you? No, you're good. But yeah, his abilities with that prestige number, it doesn't matter. They could have literally released a champion called overpriced garbage bin, put that prestige on, and give him the abilities that he dies by himself within 10 seconds of starting the fight. So basically he's utterly useless for anything and everything, but if that garbage can has 10,900 prestige, you bet your ass people will be after it. They also... I doubt it, but even so, it doesn't matter, man. Ghost is OP. Where's Ghost Prestige? Ghost Prestige sub 10k. She's like toward the bottom of the prestige list. The fact OP or not, prestige move is a deliberate move to drive sales. Do you have any guides for intercepting or any other difficult playstyle? Yeah, I do have some of that stuff. How to bait out heavy attacks without getting hit in a block and some stuff like that. How to play certain champions. I don't have particularly one for intercepting or like parries, but I have some stuff, yeah. Silver servers gotta boy him out. Yeah man, I disagree with that decision too. Great to feel you the same. Ruins the game, it's pretty hard keeping up with the... Yes, man, it's just stressful. Now I'm not excited for Silver Surfer at all. Couldn't care less about Silver Surfer, to be honest. Like, all I care about and all I'm interested in is the prestige. And 4. He might be a great champion and I might love him, but that's not where my mind's at right now. I'm not saying that he's gonna be bad or nothing like that, of course not. What's up, Sukaran? I'm doing alright. I have low-key, cheekily opened Silver Surfer fund, because we obviously must get him. Because Silver Surfer has 10,900 prestige and the highest prestige in the game, and... I mean, like, that's the thing, like, I like Silver Surfer. I would want that character regardless. He's awesome. Cool. But giving him that prestige basically takes a choice out of my head, and I hate being strong-armed into doing something, like acquiring a champion. Thoughts on Sunspot or Aegon to rank 5 max sig? Aegon, man. Go with Aegon. Aegon's so good. And he's really good for a lot of Act 6 content. Maybe next in the dungeon? No. I'm not gonna be doing another dungeon, I think. Because I'm just looking to get all the points and then we're gonna jump in arena. Nemus, rank 2 Warlock, man. That's insane. Congratulations. Definitely nice one. Silver Surfer has phasing? Interesting. Makes kind of sense as well. Yeah, I read that message. You're saying Silver Surfer is gonna be way better than Doom, which is cool. Saying mark my words. Okay, I will. What else do you want from me? I mean, I hope he's good, but as I said, I don't even really care whether he is or he isn't good anymore. I just care about his prestige first and foremost. And then his good or badness is secondary. Rank up your 6-star Captain Marvel movie too. That would be a great rank up, man. I might jump into arena, yes, because I'm desperate for T4Bs, man. You don't know how it feels. I have so many champions at rank 1 that I just can't do anything with, really. Oh man, we might be in trouble. We might be in trouble. Oh no, we're good. We're good. I didn't. Anyways. I did. I read it in my head at least. Is there a playlist of these skilled play videos? Just check in channel, man. Like, it's always me playing, so most of the videos will have something for you. What's required for prestige in my alliance? There is no official requirement as far as I'm aware of, but I can just put it this way. If I'm 10.7k prestige, 10,700 prestige, My prestige is lower than the Alliance's average prestige. I'll tell you that much. Yeah. So basically, KT, don't come on take feedbacks from YouTubers? Not really, they don't think so. Maybe sometimes, but it's definitely not the deciding factor. Dr. Doom is a beast, yeah, I like Dr. Doom. I think I'm more or less getting ready to make a review video full on for Dr. Doom. Because I think he's actually much better than people give him credit for. Would I have ranked 5 Dr. Doom if he didn't have the high prestige? The answer to this question is quite simple. Maybe. I wouldn't have done it instantly like I did now. I would have had to spend a lot more time with him to understand what he can do and what are his upsides. And I fear that possibly if he wasn't at a high rank I might have missed some of it. But at the same time, I can currently say that prestige put aside, I'm happy to have this champion at rank 5 because I think he's a worthwhile addition to my roster. I hope that makes sense. Special lock 1 and coin flip, Overage Fury, empathic lock. Yeah, whatever, let's do that. Is it me or should KT be in the content creator program? Just talk about how to... no. What's up, the last Ronin? Do you think he's the best Mystic? Okay, so here's the thing with Mystic Champions. I think that class doesn't have a clear best one champion. Everybody's asking like who's the best and stuff like that. I think Magic, Symbiote Supreme, Clairvoyant, and Dr. Doom all have some very unique stuff going on for them. And they are each best in certain situations. I don't think Mystic is a class like Tech, where Ghost is above everything, or Science, where Quake is above everything, or Omega is above mutants and stuff like that. I don't think there is a clear-cut case for a single best Mystic. Do I think he is in the list and running and worth mentioning for that kind of like top Mystic spot? Yes, I do. Do I want to say currently that, in my opinion, he stands noticeably head above other Mystic champions? No, I do not, at least not yet. It might change, but as of right now, I wouldn't call any of the top Mystics best Mystic, if that makes sense. It's not like Ghost, who Ghost is just so much better than anything else in Tech class, because Ghost is just so insanely good. Is a Call nerf cancelled? No. Call nerf is still happening. There should be an announcement about it in December. Rank 2 Symbiote Supreme, Unduped, Sentinel to rank 5 for my AQ path or Nick Fury thing. I'd go with Sentinel first, personally. Because Sentinel is not only for AQ, he's also good in all of the variants. And Sentinel is great also in 6.3. Best Mystic is... no. No. Ah, look at that Sunspot. He got kid dick. But yeah, with Mystics, there is no such clear-cut case. It's December now. It's Sunday as well. Just letting, in case you were not aware, today is a Sunday, a day when offices are typically closed or when majority of the people are not working. The majority of the people are not making very significant statements about the state of the game or plans that might cause a huge outrage in community. So give them a bit of time. They never said beginning of December. Let's go. Just being an asshole? Who? You or me? I mean, like, we can both share an asshole cookie there, I think. But, yeah, just give them a bit of time, man. Jen, please read last. I'll try. Yeah, I am not a fan of Sentinel either, in a sense that I don't enjoy particularly playing with the Sentinel. But man, you can't deny how much he does for you as a champion. Yes, Warlock can take Sinister easy with Ultron or Vision synergy. I don't want to share an asshole cookies. Where is there? Jane. Rudul. Worth taking up Omega to rank 4, 5-star, he's only 640 and how... No, don't do it then. I would not do it. Milo, just being technical. Your troll skills are obviously lacking. Well, I think you're gonna be okay. The only reason why KT would rank 5 Doom even with that high prestige is so easy. Doom is his neighbor. Well, there is that. We are kind of required by law to rank up the champion where I'm from. Otherwise, it's counted as treason. Can you comment that Sabertooth synergy with Killmonger and have them both with 5-star? Should I rank up Sabertooth for Killmonger? No. Cool, because I bring Ultron anyways. No, you just don't have... you just spam special 2. That's it. I think they will actually nerf his attack and buff block proficiency. That probably... yeah, I think that's what they're gonna do. I hope that's what they're gonna do. Okay, my guy, Allison, 6.31. Yeah, I believe it was a Quake job. Is there anything stopping a Quake? Probably, yeah, Quake. Why not Quake, man? Tell me, is there a good reason you're not thinking of using Quake in that fight? Show the characters when you finish? What characters, man? Like, you mean my roster? I'm gonna do a roster review quite soon because I'm nearly at 2 million mark, man. If I do another rank up, like, yeah, pretty much any rank up, I'm gonna hit 2 mil. Nice argument, thank you. I know. Sorry, that was fine. No, I wouldn't do that. I would not rank up champions just because of synergy. If you like the champion, so just Sabertooth for instance, you wouldn't have asked the question, right? If you are confident. If you're unsure, then don't do it. Don't do it just because of the synergy. If you actually invest some time and play with the champion and you plan to use him other than the synergy, then do it. It's quite simple as that, right? If you weren't confident, you wouldn't ask me. If you ask for my opinion, I personally wouldn't do it. I don't particularly like Sabertooth that much to rank him up just as a synergy piece. I also don't think it's a great idea. How do you get 5 stars so fast? I ask Kabam, they send them to me in an in-game message, then I press open the message, I claim them, and voila, we get a new 5-star. Or sometimes they just send me shards and point their regret at my account. I assume Concussion will turn off the Rain of Fire trigger. Oh, yeah, Concussion does turn that off. Concussion does turn Rain of Fire off, man. Are you gonna mail out for Silver Surfer? Hopefully, probably. That's why we have started the little fund over there. Which side it is? I think that side. And I kind of have to get him, man. Taking Warlock rank 5 unduped and hesitant taking Captain Marvel movie rank 5 unduped. I think she's still a great rank up though. Bro, I'm so impressed with Warlock right now. I've watched your Warlock videos a few times and KT's on too, but man, yeah, man, Warlock is cool. Really cool. I'm thinking about... The boost of that path seems to be bugged. Quake does not need no boost. Havoc need to be awakened. It is helpful. It is quite helpful if he is awakened. Definitely, but no. He's one of those champions that can function extremely well even unawakened. Let's go in T4B arena. We're gonna start off with some casual 5 stars, yeah? Song name? I'm gonna give you the playlist, man, and you can find it. I did not notice because it just changed. But I'll link you to the playlist. And hopefully you can find it there. And what do you think I should rank for Call Obsidian? If they're gonna nerf? No. Wait till they announce what they're gonna change with Call Obsidian. And then make a decision. Why would you try to put your eggs in an invisible basket? Invisible because you don't know how it's gonna change. Man, my rank 1s suck. These are my rank 1 fights. See, this is exactly what I mean when I say I need a lot of tier 4Bs and tier 1 alphas. It has never been this bad. Thanks for the advice, man. Anytime. Good idea to rank 5 my 4-star awakened Proxima. I personally wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't, man. Have 10 tier 4B expiring right now? I mean, I have a couple expiring as well, but I'm gonna need an absolute shed ton, dude. I have 12 tier 5Bs and there's no way I have enough tier 4Bs or tier 1 alphas to accommodate all that. Use generic on Kala and next week they announce the nerf. Well, tough shit. I mean, oh, I'm so sorry to hear, Nemus. Feel really sorry for you. Said no one ever. Nemus gets no pity. Let's do arena, man. This is KT1 in arena exclusive content incoming, kind of. You think we'll see in 3 stars for variant 4? Yes. I think we're gonna need cool 3 stars for variant. Okay, where are my... What other rank 1s then? Don't worry, I still love you. You might love them, they don't love you. Hey, what's up, Hassan? How are you doing, dude? Let's do the potions farming. Yeah, I do need to do some of that as well. I think Brutal DLX is over. He seems to be. I mean, Brutal is a cool guy as well. I don't know how seriously he still plays though. I haven't heard from him in a while. But thank you. Do I think AA is worth rank 5 as a 5-star? So here is the thing. Yes, he's worth it. For sure. But he's also a champion that doesn't particularly need it. Unless you want to use him like in everything. He's a champion that will be able to do the job at rank 4 to a really kind of like high level. I was using rank 3 AA even in like variant 1 and stuff like that, like, you know, or variant 2 for when I needed AA. Obviously you can base your gameplay so much more on AA if he's like ranked higher, but like my Archangel is at rank 4. I don't have any immediate plans to take him to rank 5, but he is worth it, don't get me wrong, definitely. 1-star Spidey? Well yeah, 1-star Spidey, why not? It's a thing. Not the thing, but it's a thing. He was first to complete role, yes. Let's go Diablo, Sentry, and Luke Cage. Oh, I have Mysterio as well to use. You have OG Torman? Yeah, quite recently. From this set of got him from this set of featured. Might be ranking him up as well, because I really do like OG Tor. Oh, come on. Yeah, my brutal is a cool dude. Don't try to take anything away from him. Brutal, I don't think he was first 565 though. He was one of the first though, and he ranked up Stark Spider-Man, and that got him kicked out of MMX. Which is funny, because MMX was prestige and prestige kind of only, and Stark Spidey has no prestige, and that's why they booted him, even though he was in that alliance for like years. My dilemma is I have Namor, Sans with Omega as all 5 stars and Awakens. I have 10 rank 5 but only 1 mutant. I need another highly ranked. Okay. Unawakened, dude. Ah, that blows. I wouldn't rank any of those unawakened. Sunspot, maybe. But that's the only option you have. Definitely not Namor or Omega. Either way. One could say I'm a KT beater. HQ Sean was the first in Labyrinth of Legends. Can Quake work for Crossbones in 6.1? Only on one of the paths, man. There is one path where she can work. And the rest of them she wouldn't. Rank 4 Hulk just to kill Sinister? It doesn't sound like a good plan, man, honestly. You see, she got 6-star Loki? It's kind of funny, because so did I. I actually opened a couple of crystals like yesterday, I think off screen, and pulled the 6-star Loki. I mean, I opened a couple of the featured Cavaliers. And yeah, I have 6-star Loki too. Do you think I should Sig 200 Ghost or leave her? I think you're fine leaving her. Man, like, my Ghost is like Sig 130, I'm in no rush to give her any 6 stones. I'm just gonna probably let them build up naturally. Or maybe eventually at some point. I believe my 5-star Korg is still unduped. I'm quite grateful for it because I hate that little rocky ass. I mean, I legit hate Korg. I've been stuck on Sinister since 6.2 came out. It's been very frustrating to see everything else, to say the least. Oh, I bet, man. I can only imagine, but it definitely does sound like a huge pain in the bottom. I opened 20, 30 Cavalier crystals since Friday. We've gotten 2 6-star champs and like 10 5-stars. Not bad. Yeah, that's alright, man. Nemus doing alright there. Loki is a niche champ. He's very good at. Yeah, he is. HQ Sean is still in your alliance, right? Yeah. HQ Sean is good. Yeah, he's not like blow your mind good, but he's fittingly good player for an endgame. He's not, I wouldn't call him like your main boss killer, but HQ Sean can deal with some bosses, plenty of mini bosses, do what he's asked from. So yeah, he's a skilled player for sure. Quake prestige good. It's alright. It's not bad. It's not like she's gonna be like your prestige rock or anything. It's not in the top 10, but it's alright. Quake's prestige isn't mad really. It's like 10.3k something, 10.350. It's relatively comparatively not bad. Really, I must admit that I don't particularly follow too much of the stuff in my alliance. I kind of just do my things and largely stay out of much chatting and things like that. I do what's asked of me, and that's more or less the end of the story there. But yeah, Quake's prestige, it's nothing like great. It's, I'd say, probably above average, but it's not like a great one for sure. Then again, like that, most of the endgame champions really don't have that great of prestige. Would I rank 2 duped? No, I wouldn't rank 2 Mr. Sinister, period. I don't think he's a good champion at all. I think 90% of his worth is taking a Mickey out of players. And yeah, no man, but yeah, I'm not a fan of Mr. Sinister at all, I must admit. What's up with that? Really? But yeah, no, I wouldn't invest too much in Mr. Sinister. I mean, like, maybe eventually somebody releases some footage or figures out something that I'm missing and makes me change my mind. But I'm not team Mr. Sinister for sure. What's up, DJ Digby? Hyperion Hype Man. So let's just go for the big guys. I'm gonna have Dr. Doom, Reed Richards, and is there anything else I can bring that's rank 5? Nah, why not Night Rush, I suppose. Let's go. Yeah, I know. Arena is just weird in general. Arena. Oh, what's up, LC Gaming? How are you doing, man? Hope all is well with you. You and BJ are the ones I usually pay attention to the rank ups. Still rank 5 Night Rusher? Yeah, I mean, I do love my Night Rusher, definitely. Night Rusher, oh man, I do enjoy him properly. I also actually use him often in AQ for many different scenarios, man. Night Rusher also can do decent amount of damage like Sunspot. He can do buffed up, he can do spider paths, incinerate paths, freezer burn path, distract path, man, so much. Oh, you just premiered another video today, nice man. I hope it picks up for you. Pull the 5-star Sunspot, double Invisible Woman, Mysteria, Hyperion, Domino. Would you rank? Oh man. Would I rank up first? Oh, dude. Sunspot, Mysteria, Hyperion, Domino. Okay, so assuming aside from Invisible Woman all of them are unduped, I'd do Domino first. Especially if you're like Act 5 level. Yes, I'm playing Arena, make fun of me, haha, it's so exciting. And no, I did not just growl at you. Oh man, no pre-fight abilities. Think they'll nerf? Probably not. No, I don't think there's much of a reason to nerf it. You use him every AQ, map 6, 200% power gain, Nightcrawler and Corvus, and he chews up the final boss, even how people in WoW are thinking about rank him. Oh, that's great to hear, man. I'm really happy about my Night Thrasher as well. He's definitely one of those champions that doesn't initially kind of seem like amazing, but he puts in so much work, and that evade countering and all those debuffs, and the damage is good, and taunts, and I mean there is just a lot kind of like that adds up and that makes him so good. And even when you take a look at the number of paths, statistically he can do a lot of them. As I said, he can do like Destruct, Buff Stab, Freezer Burn, the Spider paths with Evade, so on and so forth, man. He's so cool. I like him. Also, do you burn? Because he constantly can keep Incinerate. Can constantly keep Shock for the new node they introduced in 6.3. It's just very impressive, in my opinion. That overall skill set. Mr. Fantastic need dupe? Yes. You should have seen Legacy vid from an hour ago. He pulled Doom after that epic arena fail. Oh, that's awesome, man. I'm kind of happy for him, even though I'm not gonna. No, I'm definitely happy for him. I'm happy he pulled it. But I'm not gonna deny the fact that I watched that crystal opening quite a few times, like on Cyber Week and crystal opening. But yeah, no, man, good for life, man. Definitely good for him. Gonna see Doom rank up soon, I believe. He was probably really chuffed and happy about it as well, wasn't he? Feel that way about Stealth Spidey? Maybe, I don't. Now, the problem, like another big thing with why I like Night Thrasher, and you can take it as you will, Night Thrasher is really tanky. He can take a punch, he has that inbuilt physical resistance, he has good base stats. He can take a punch like a champ, man. And Stealth Spidey can't. And I don't like flimsy champions. I don't like Stark Spidey, and I don't particularly like Stealth Spidey because of those reasons, because they are just too fragile, in my opinion. I might be wrong with it. Maybe it doesn't feel that way, but I don't like it. Oh man, what am I doing? Come on, Phoenix. Counter heavy, perfect. Now let's go with Incinerates. Man, if those Incinerates lasted a bit longer, she could stack so many of those. Ronan's actually good when max sick? Maybe. I mean, like, I always think he's quite alright, but he's never, like, the great answer to anything. When you reach 18, all I can be a mod that have been here for a long time. I don't think I'm planning to add more mods, man, at this time, because I added a bunch a couple days ago when we had, like, spammers coming in. Wasp is fragile, yeah, but there is a difference with Wasp. And why I like Wasp, because Wasp technically never has to parry in the fight, right? Wasp has a passive stance, so she can finish every combo with heavy attack, which in return gives opponents more power, which basically means that your entire fight typically is gonna be bait out opponent's special attack, do a full combo, finish with a heavy attack, or if they are at the corner, bait out their special attack, hit them once, do double heavy, and bait out special attack. Wasp never has to parry or intercept. Wasp never has to parry or intercept, therefore that doesn't matter as much. Or at all. So there is a big difference in that. Kind of like, Wasp, yes, she doesn't have any great base stats, but she doesn't need them. Same as like Ghost, for instance. Ghost is a relatively big glass cannon. Nobody's mentioning it because she can find openings without needing the parry. Wasp finds openings without needing the parry. Why did I watch Lags video quite a few times? I don't know, man, because I'm a sadistic asshole. Side note, I took my Vision Arcus rank 5 holy down. He can smack some juicy hits. I might take mine to rank 2, honestly. I'm kind of thinking about it. Yeah, man, child, I actually might take my 6-star to rank 2. I'm kind of thinking about it, honestly. I have been enjoying him as well. That reminded me, I actually recorded rank 1 6-star Arcus against Realm of Legends Wolverine, so I might upload that as well. Prestige currently 10667. Would you use Mystic Gem to awaken and put... I'd wait for Doom, man. You clearly, Justin, seem to be focused on Prestige, because your Prestige, if I'm not mistaken, is pretty much the highest possible Prestige in the game currently without Doom. So you have put in your work so far. And I would carry on doing so. I would wait and do Doom. Yeah, man, but Vision, yeah, it's one of those. It's kind of growing on me quite a bit. Does Arcus need to be duped? No. Arcus dupe ability only shrugs off non-damaging debuffs. So you could say that, yeah, no, it's a nice to have kind of thing. It's a nice to have at best. I mean, it helps a lot on defense and stuff like that, but it does not need to be duped. Yeah, for defense the dupe is great. For offense it can be useful, but it's not kind of like in his base kit. It's just like a handy thing to have. But yeah, man, I'm kind of tempted to take that Vision to rank 2 as well. Two Mystics, that kind of sucks. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's take care of this Juggernaut. At least he's not duped. There we go. Wasn't too bad. Take him off, man. Once you dupe him, he'll be bigger hole in defense. My 200% power gain mini boss locked down. That's nice. I'm not particularly kind of bothered about defense though, because we have defense set. We legit count like all the champions that we need, want for defense. It would be kind of more so for my enjoyment. It's just the fact that I like him. He's growing on me. And alright, LC. Oh man. Catch you later, dude. Come on, milk KT so much, keep doing arena. Kind of. Well, I mean, I need T4Bs. I really need T4Bs. The most disappointing champs in game, and there are many champions that are extremely disappointing. Like, yeah, there are many champions who are incredibly disappointing. Especially most of the older ones, like vast majority of the champs from 2016, 2015. Quite a few champs from 2017 are just so outdated and so useless. If you're talking about the newer champions, to a degree, then obviously we have Sentry, Ebony Maw, Diablo, Elsa, like why is she even in the game kind of thing. There's a lot of riffraff. Yeah, obviously the Sentry is there. There is honestly like a lot of riffraff in this game. $570k, man, arena sucks. Yeah, hit me, whatever, I don't care. bleed. He's dead anyways. You like Elsa? I don't. I mean, I don't have her either. I haven't seen anything worthwhile from her whatsoever. Doesn't have any immunities. Doesn't have any particularly great or unique piece of utility. People say that, oh, she can like parry stun immunes, and like, so what? Like, we have champs like Ghost who can completely ignore that stuff and still find their openings. And then the damage, she's kind of like meant to be this champion that adds these like cruelties and precisions and furies and like goes into some sort of crazy damage mode, but I haven't seen her do crazy damage. Her damage is underwhelming. Utilities are like only somewhat decent thing I think I have seen her do is that when she gets bled by herself, heal block opponent, like, you know, put on suicides and use it as a heal block kind of thing. Yeah, it's probably quite easy to do the 2 mil. That's the milestone, right? That's what I'm supposed to do, 2 mil. Am I head out? Alright, Manchal. Hope to catch you streaming soon. I think I might possibly be doing another stream in a bit. We'll see. Because I'm getting hungry. I mean, I started talking about pizza earlier, and now I really want pizza. And yeah, then we'll see. I should not have done that, but nice. 2 mil last milestone. Cool. Thanks for letting me know. It's really been a while since I did this. Oh, thanks, Forbidden Finger. Yeah, it has been. LOL 2.0 in-game mail. Ooh, is there something I should see? Is there something I should see? When is it coming? Curious why do you have Modok at rank 5? Alliance for defense. Sometimes you do rank ups for that. And that is what my alliance asked me to rank, and that is what I ranked. That's pretty much the only reason. We needed one for defense, because the previous guy who had it left the alliance at that point, and I was tasked with providing a rank 5 Modok for defense. 4th Labyrinth Path, wish you luck. I'm sure you got it covered, Sender. I'm sure it's all good. Well, I'll be on today is my day to be lazy, eat food and drink health. Okay, that's cool. Hope I'll see you around then. But yeah, so I'm gonna put a stop here. If anything, I'll finish off in a bit, because I think this... Is it like just started kind of arena, or do I have to finish it today? I still have one day. I'm sure I'm gonna get it done. But I want to restart the game to see that in-game mail. If there is an in-game mail, or if somebody is lying to me. Viewers for Loki again? Cool. I mean, oh yeah, we had a war against them. They're not really playing seriously, neither are we. The Abyss into you. Greetings, Summoner. You know that the true challenge is some summoners may have found hope in the realm of legends. Perhaps you have rolled through the labyrinth of legends. True darkness awaits now that no one is shine. Abyss of legends. Okay, they don't announce anything, they're just saying that summoners be wary, Abyss is coming. For next year, the Abyss, so it's not gonna be in December. Free Alliance quest maps, woohoo! And yeah, so Abyss is coming next year. Wonder if it's next year January or... Ooh hoo hoo, Faustian Crystal. Come on, Faustian Crystal. No, come on. Come on. Give it 3 more stars. Anyways, guys, that will do for now. I might be back in a bit, but for now, that will be it for today's stream. Thank you so much to Sendar, and thank you so much to every single one of you as well for hanging out with me. Definitely do appreciate it, and I will catch you guys shortly. See ya!